Today we're going to be installing the new Battle Arms Enhanced Pivot and Takedown Pin Set. To do this, first we're going to have to break down the rifle. Takedown pin, as you can see, mine are pretty tough to get at. That'll hinge forward. And this unpin the front. Now we're going to do upper receiver. We're going to spin this around here. To start, we're going to take down the front pin. That is usually one of the hardest ones to do, install and take down. What you got to do, I don't know if we can see it here with the camera, there's this little pin right here. That's your D-dent pin. Behind that is a spring that runs all the way through here. That's what holds it from going all the way out, and it locks it in. Oh. There's your detent. And your original spring. Notice on the Battle Arms comes with a new detent, new springs, and this cool little magnet. What this magnet is for is we've all experienced trying to put these airs together, but it holds that detent just like that. One thing you'll notice on the Battle Arms is you got your pins. What's nice about this one is the front one's gnarled, stock one's not. Also too, the tops, one's curved down, which is a flatter finish, the other is angled up, the original mil spec one. These first. You can see scale zeroed the ounces. Mil spec one is just about 29. Yep, 29 and 27. So the Battle Arms one is a little bit lighter. With the caliper here. Mil spec one. 1.31 and a half, 1.313. So it's a little bit shorter. .127. 1.148. What that little bit of extra on the pin should do, as you can see compared to the stock one, it sticks out just a hair bit longer. What that does is it allows it to push further out to grab a hold of it to pull it out easier. So what we're going to do is install a new spring. Magnet. So we put our magnet on that side, with that hole lined up. We end up doing, send the pin just like that. Actually do. It's that simple, guys. Days of having to slide a knife in there are pretty much over. I'm going to take it out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the rear pin. This can get a little bit tricky. What we're going to have to do is remove this part, remove this plate, and you'll see the D-dent and the spring in there. those too hard. You want to be careful because you can see right here with the plate, the back plate coming out, you can see that spring coming out. And some of these you don't have to remove them all the way to get that out. Just enough to take pressure off that detent, sorry. So we can do, and there we go. As you can see, the detent is still in there, right there with the spring held out. And again, we'll look at the differences between the Mil Spec one and the Battle Arms ones. This one has a nice little groove. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. See the cut in it. What that cut's good for is when you're trying to pick it out, it actually gives you something to grip onto. Gives you a little more grip on your fingers to actually pull that lower receiver. So we'll check for the Mil Spec, I believe. 1.1, 1.2. So the Battle Arms is just a hair bit longer. And we'll go to the pin length is almost 9.3. And we'll go to the stock, oh, about 9.1. So then we'll take these, we'll weigh them in ounces, almost 21 ounces. 20 and a half. So the Battle Arms again is a little bit lighter than the Mil Spec. And to install this, you can kind of go in a backwards motion working. You can kind of work that pin right back, the detent area. Slide your new one in, and slide that spring back in. Don't crank that down yet. Holds, grabs, good. That's just by popping it out how far it's coming. There's next piece to put in. So we'll slide that right in. Fits nice and good down there. Oh my god, that's way easier. What's nice is they have these nice little holes in all of the ends of the new pins, so you can stick a bullet, whatever you want, right in there. They don't walk out. Vise here. I actually like it. Keeps it a little bit tighter than my Mil Spec ones. My Mil Spec ones, it was pretty sloppy in the upper end, so that's why I added the buffer wedge. I do have the Battle Arms selector switch. If you guys haven't checked that out, we got a review on the forum of an install of the selector switch. It is a fully ambidextrous selector switch. That's also from Battle Arms. If you guys haven't checked these pivot pins out yet, guys should really look into them. I believe they're $29.99 on Battle Arms website. I know a few companies carry them. If you're building an AR, I would think they're a great add-on just because of the front pin. You don't have to screw around with it. It kind of takes the headache out of it. As everyone knows, that's one of the harder parts on an AR to put in. Be sure to check out the review on the review section of the forum and read our final thoughts. Thanks.